Welcome, Kurt. How you doing? Now, what do you think of this Miller Lite party tech? Look at all this sand.
Yeah, this is a trip, man. We brought the beach to Brooklyn, Michigan. I don't know if that was possible, but, man, it's awesome. Miller Lite's done a great job. You guys got the best seat in the house. What do you say to that? Yeah! Rock on. It was a 94 yesterday, now it's like 63. That'd be a little better, all right.
Yeah, how does that affect the way your car's going to run, say, from qualifying on Friday?
Yeah, the track usually in the morning is fast, and then when the sun comes out, it gets hot and slick, and you slide around a lot. But today, this should help the car stick a little better by having it cooler outside. But with all the wind blowing down in that direction, turn 3, it's going to make cars real tight getting into turn 3. So that's really the only thing different.
Break your season this year with your new team and your new car and everything. How's it gone so far?
Not too bad. I think we sat on a couple poles so far, or just one, and on the outside pole a few times, and one at Bristol, right?
Yeah.
Bristol? Woo! That's the best place for me.
Yeah, short track, huh?
Pretty good, yep.
Yeah.
So we're pretty good here. Just a matter of getting the car to turn right in the center of the corner. But all throughout the year, I think we've had a few different setups in the car. Some of Rusty's, some of Ryan's, some of mine. We're just trying to get it all sorted out. And I think we're about ready to make the turn on what we need to get going and make the car go faster every week.
Tell you what, guys, you got a question for Kurt? Just shout it out. We don't have a microphone out there. But who's got a question?
Is this skinny dipping later in the pool? All right.
It looks like there has been a lot of sand in there right now. So.
I got to get the filter in there.
Who's got a question for Kurt here today?
Rusty helped me out a lot. I know he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he's asking for us to help him out, and I think he has. And he's been great. He was here a couple days ago before he went to Kentucky to watch Steven, his son, race. And we were just chit-chatting a little bit about his TV stuff and about our race car and what we've been doing. And, you know, I've been kind of giving him crap about how the setups were so old. It's kind of like him. But he's helped us out a bunch. And the way that we've been able to bridge over with the Miller Lite group, all of the different distributors, all of the different salespeople, and all the different great markets that we go to, Rusty has definitely helped me out a lot. So it's great to see this type of setup here and all the things that Miller has done throughout all the racetracks. This has got to be the coolest thing. So I'll be real proud of that, guys.
Yeah, this is the best place to watch the race, no question. Who else has a question for Kurt here today?
How different is it from your former organization?
He's asking about how different it is from my former team, and mainly it's about the people involved and having a good time and putting together a professional program where we're still having a lot of fun, but yet there's that demand to still win races, and it's not just overblown like from my previous team where it's just almost cracking the whip style. This is more family atmosphere. We still have good competition with the cars. The pit crew's about the same, but you know, it's about having fun while you're doing it, and it's a great place to work.
Now, today being Father's Day, of course, with your brother racing, is your dad here?
I think my dad is here. He's actually, I think he was in Kentucky last night spotting for a Busch team, and then he's coming back today. He spots for Cal Wells in the Tide Ride. So he's up on top of the spotter stand all the time watching the 32 car, I think, because he's too busy watching Kyle and me go around the racetrack. So he's here, and a happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I just have 2 little dogs, and they come up and kiss me and all that, so that was great this morning. But it's always fun on Sundays, and get out there on the racetrack, and happy Father's Day to everybody.
Well, you know what it's like on Sundays with you and your brother, but what's it like on Christmas and stuff like that?
It was always who got the biggest present and who got the biggest, I guess you could say, surprise. But, you know, he was always 7 years younger, so I could, like, hold my hand on his head, and he'd swing and not hit me. So I always had him under control, and that made him better, too, because that makes him a better racer, because he was always trying to keep up with the older group, and he never really had kids his age in the neighborhood. He was always hanging with the older kids, but I've got him in check. I still think I got him in check.
Well, you had a big present a couple years ago at that Nextel Cup, that's for sure.
Absolutely. That was the biggest moment of my career. It still is to that point. And just the way that you put everything in your life together to try to get to that point. I won the deal. I'm sitting down on the couch the next week going, what's next, man? I don't know. What do you do after you're reaching the top? And that's to go back, defend the title, look for more, and try to make a long-lasting impression on this sport. So I'm having a lot of fun with that. A great sponsor with Miller Lite. I know you guys will be enjoying that today. You guys got any other questions? You guys doing all right?
Yeah,
Too early, huh? You guys are kind of slow right now.
How old were you when you wanted to start racing?
How old was I? I was 15 when I actually started, and so that's considered late by today's standards, I guess. Some kids are starting when they're 5, 6 years old in go-karts. But my mom, she thought go-karts were too dangerous. so she wanted something with a roll cage. And I started in, I think they have dwarf cars here in Michigan, somewhere in the Midwest. They started out on the West Coast, and they're like legend cars, they're motorcycle-powered cars, and started racing that. So it was Saturday night family fun. That's all we ever meant it to be. Dad and I raced together, and I never knew it'd get this big. Guys doing all right back there? Need another round? Alright. Sorry. Is that Miller Lite cornhole? Is that what they call it? What do you guys call that, where you throw the beanbag in the hole? Cornhole? You guys don't know? Horseshoes, beanbag? Alright. I bought one off the official website in Ohio. It's called cornhole. So you guys call it cornhole. It comes with directions on how to clean the cornhole. What do you think? Which website was it? I don't know. It was the official cornhole website. No, it doesn't sound good at all. You guys ready to rock and roll or what? Yeah! Well, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, guys. You guys have a good time. We got it. We're going to bring the Miller Lite Dodge home up front today. Just like last week. Finish second. We need to improve on it by one spot. There you go. Enjoy the race today, guys. Kurt Busch, guys, let's hear it for him. Here, Miller Lite Party Day. Thanks, Kurt. Kurt. Come on, Kurt. Hey, bud.